Hello there everybody, this is Kristen. Welcome back to Crochet Witch Tarot, and today we are doing a VR to the very fun tag put out by Julie from Peekaboo Rose, hashtag comical cards. And I watched hers, I watched Meg from Rose Honey Ritual just put one up that I watched immediately, and Candy from Candy Soul and Soil, and I had such a good time watching all those that I had to do this right away. So here we are. I think I might have some that repeat. I'm not really remembering now. I watched them all in a row. So apologies if anything repeats. But anyway, these are all the decks that make me laugh out loud. And in honor of that, we've got today my little rainbow barfing gnome pin. From, oh my goodness, what's the name of that show? I always want to call it the mystery, the mystery something, because I have the tarot that's the mystery tarot. What is that show called? What is it called? Oh no, I have to look it up. Hold on. Gravity Falls. It's Gravity Falls. This is the tarot. I can actually include this in here. I won't show it because it kind of just, if you don't know the show, might not make you laugh. Not that this is what we're here for. We're here for things that make me laugh. This makes me laugh because I know the show and I think it's funny. This is the Mystery Tarot. And also in this tag, I could include my Adventure Time Tarot, but that is still packed away. Anyway, so this is from Gravity Falls. And also, this is my little mushroom fairy I made for funsies out of clay. His name is Owen, and he brings me a lot of joy, so he is hanging out with us as well. There you go, Owen. Okay, so let's just get started. First off, this is my Everyday Witch Tarot. This is the mini version, and I don't know, this deck just makes me giggle. We're holding this one up because it's small. Something about these like kind of modern but not modern witchy characters that are in our world, not our world. It just makes me laugh. Like, look at this Five of Wands. Can't you just hear the conversation they're having over this, whatever potion they're making? I don't know. This deck just makes me giggle. I think because it's got a little bit of the cheese factor, which I always love. It's such a good one. This is my at work deck. It's home right now because we're having some construction done, so that's why that's here. But I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of wanting, I did have a full size at one point, and I just didn't really use it much, so I ended up, I gave it to someone. I don't really know who, or trading it or something. I don't know. Kind of tempted to get a full size again though, but I don't know. There's something about this mini one. Yeah, I don't know. There's no specific comical card in that one. I didn't really go through here and think about specific cards. We're just going with decks I think are kind of funny. And I think that one's kind of funny. So that's the Everyday Witch Tarot. Next up, we've got the Fill Your Chakras deck, but the new sticker edition that was just on pre-order from Andy. And there's nothing really comical about the deck itself, because if you have this oracle, you know it's a hard-hitting one in the best kind of way. But these stickers on each of these cards just crack me up. Like, I am restless with these avocados and just the carrot. Like, why? It doesn't matter. There doesn't have to be a why. I do act competitively. Penguin in a dress. Yes! Absolutely. Why not? I have connection. There's a muddy pig. That's connection in a way. It's just every time I pull these cards, I have to stop and look at the little stickers Andy added because, like, I am being greedy, rainbow and smiley bee. Oh my god. I'm disorganized. Ring pop! Like, that's what's going through my head when I use this deck, which in a way it's kind of nice because now that I have some different versions of this deck, I've got the original one which is it's just a fantastic, it's a fantastic oracle. It tends to lean sort of shadowy for me, but it's nice having this one that kind of balances that out. Because I'm looking at these stickers too, and usually having a good laugh at the choice of stickers, which lightens that a little bit. I feel like that was Andy's purpose in doing that, because it's so funny. I can be overly self-critical. Unicorn with a microphone. Like, are you kidding? So good. It's so funny. So that is the Feel Your Chakras sticker edition. Okay, this is the Thanks I Hate It Oracle deck by Busy from Busy Bee Coven. And this is sort of like, ooh, geez Louise. I think my little setup is on a slant. Let's zoom in. Okay. This is one of those like kind of affirmation style decks, but where it's like you can pull one card and get your message and that's it. Which I really enjoy, but just the way that Busy writes in this deck cracks me up. I gotta get to a, like, furry monster. Does this cursed image bring back happy or terrifying memories? Go pet a puppy or eat a popsicle. It's so clever and so funny. Whether it's ice cream and you're lactose intolerant or a spicy thirst trap you are thinking about sending, think twice, you're gonna regret it later. Dumpster fire. Like, so many of these cards hit spot on, but just in the funniest way. Girl, don't do it. That urge to cut off all your hair, delete your entire project, or run away from home will pass. It's a funny deck. I love having decks like these around where it's just kind of like, I don't know, sometimes if I'm just in a mood or something, Petty Spaghetti, amazing. If I'm in a mood, kind of need to just get taken out of it. This is exactly the deck I use for that because it tells it like it is, but also just makes me giggle. Mystery Money, have you ever stuck your hand in your pocket and found a surprise 20? Oh, it's just so good. I could look at this all day. Floor pickles. Do you ever want to sit on the floor and eat pickles? Yes, I love this Tamagotchi. So, that is the Thanks I Hate It Oracle deck by Busy from Busy Bee Coven. Okay. Next we've got Tarot Cats. Oh my goodness, does this deck bring me just the most joy in the whole world? Absolutely it does. This deck is just, it's bananas. It's just bananas to me. I love it endlessly. The cats in here are so weird. They were so weird looking. Oh my goodness. Like they look so mischievous and shifty and I don't know, they look unsettled themselves and something about that brings me so much joy. I can't use this and like leave the reading in a bad mood. I just can't. Cause look at these cats, they're so weird. They're so weird. Oh my gosh. This is another one that's like, it's just a good mood deck. Like, what's happening? What's happening there? It's so crazy. But really just, I feel like this just hits my sense of humor so perfectly. It feels like, I don't know, it reminds me of some kind of meme and I can't think of what it is. But I feel like all of these images could so easily be made into that kind of meme humor. And I love it so much for that. Oh, this deck is so good. Not to mention, it's one of the Fournier decks, so it's got amazingly shuffleable cardstock, and it's just the cutest size. And all the cats are gray, so it reminds me of Stevie. I just feel like this is her inner monologue sometimes. Just feel like this is how her thoughts work. And that's amazing. So that is Tarot Cats by Anna Juan. And next we've got the Tarot of Curious Creatures. This is another deck that's just kind of bananas. And also one I tend to use if I just need to get myself out of a bad mood. You know when you're in a bad mood and you're like, I know this is entirely my choosing. Like, this is just nothing external. And I just need to snap out of it. It's so funny. The way the guidebook is so funny, is written is so funny to me. Like, look at those screaming lizards on these people bodies. This deck for so long was such an absolutely not to me. Like, I really never thought I would get this one. But I gave it a try because everyone I feel like who tries this deck ends up loving it. And Andy and Sandy, like, were raving about this deck. And I was like, okay, I need to give it a try. And I'm so glad I did because it's just, there's something about it. There's something about it. It's definitely, the guidebook is really awesome on this one. It's just got such a good sense of humor, and it's one of those decks that feels like it has a full personality. I don't even know how I would describe it, but it just cracks me up every time I use it. Like, look at that devil smiling. I love this pufferfish. Man, I do love anthropomorphic animals, and this one is so, it's just so crazy. So that is the Tarot of Curious Creatures. We've got a few more to show here. Let's go on to, okay, this one is kind of specific cards. This is the Witch's Familiars Oracle. And this one's real wacky. But it's not every card, so I actually do have specific card. I mean, what in the world? What is happening in this, like, CGI created image? This is a deck that makes me laugh because some of the pictures are so, like, off-putting. And it's not all of them. Like, I mean, it's such a cheesy deck, but, like, this frog image, love that. The bee's cool. The boar is cool. Hedgehog, so cute. But then when it gets to the, like, humanoid type figures, it is so, like, CGI and weird. It makes me laugh every single time. And also the way the guidebook is written makes me laugh. I don't know. Because it ends every message with, like, so mote it be. Not saying that in itself is funny, but just, like, mixed with the aesthetic of this deck of just being kind of cheesy, it just makes me laugh. I'm looking for more of the cards, but that elf one is really the one that always stands out to me. The animals are really good. Oh my, like, what is that? Look at that goblin. That's nightmare fuel. That one is nightmare fuel. Yet, I love this deck so much. It makes me laugh every single time I use it. So that is the Witch's Familiar Oracle. And not to mention, though, it does read so well. I get such good readings from that one. Just also is mood lifting. Alright. Next, we've got the Trionfi della Luna. And this one makes me laugh, but also I feel like every time I use it, I think of Sandy, who gets so much joy out of this deck. Like, she laughs so hard at this deck. And so I feel like part of it is that I always think of her when I'm using this deck and, like, how much it would make her laugh. But it really is. It's so... The way that Patrick Valenza draws his characters is so wonderful and weird in the funniest kind of way. But I feel like this deck of his in particular is really especially funny. Like, we all know that Three of Cups. I mean, like, what's... Sure, fire-breathing butt. Why not? Why not? Oh my gosh, I love this one. I have the can't say that word, aquedoxical version of this as well, that I've been using a lot lately, but now I'm like, ooh, I need to bring out this original coloring again, because it is so good. Oh my gosh, like it's so funny. I gotta find that card. I'm sure we've all seen at this point. Yes, Three of Cups. I mean, that is that is the best. Oh my gosh, I could look at this all day. It's so funny. It's so funny. I feel like I'm showing all these decks and just being like, it's so funny. Obviously, I think it's funny if I am showing it, but you know, sometimes that's all there is to say. That's okay. All right, we've got two more left here. Next is the Blooming Lovelies Oracle by Zeppelin Moon. And this deck is so cute as well, first of all, but some of these messages are really funny. But I also love Natural Born Badass. When I see this card, I like to think that it's the frog saying that. Natural Born Badass, the frog on the bear. That's what I think anyway. Some of the cards are really sweet as well. I will survive this little... Oh, I knocked the camera. Sorry. I forget what they're called, what that animal is. But that just... My hot shit brings all the flies to the yard. Oh my god. The swoopy sky punk wins the chips. I love that. Thinking of seagulls as swoopy sky punks. It just... The incredible nonsense of being. If at first you don't succeed, check your flaps. Look how determined. So angry. Oh my goodness. I know I don't need to go through every card right now, but I just kind of want to. I just kind of want to. But you like it a bit weird. Oh my gosh. Okay. Why wear your sad face when you can wear your banana? It's such a funny and unique oracle. I really love this one. That is the Blooming Lovelies Oracle. Wow. Okay, I'm not speaking well today. This is my first video I'm making since being back from my trip, which was very lovely. But I feel like I haven't talked out loud about this stuff in quite a while. Okay, we're down to the last deck. And it is the Cute and Creepy Tarot. I just think some of these cards are so hilarious. Particularly the lovers with, like the Chariot, Baba Yaga. I guess this is one I could have picked out the specific cards too. They're not all funny per se, but a lot of them are. Look at that raccoon. I don't know, this one just really cracks me up with a look at that. The King of Wands. I love him. I love this Five of Swords, the monster under the bed. Oh, I'm looking for... This is just another wacky one that is just delightful. I love the Six of Pentacles with the leprechaun. This one. But the one, I gotta find... It's the lovers in this one that really cracks me up. Also that, the Hierophant. I love this abominable snowman too. I just love that he's got a little scarf on. Come on. Oh my gosh, look at this. Nine of Pentacles. Drinking out of a juice box, that's blood. So funny. But where is the Lover's card? What the hell? Oh, there it is. The Frankenstein and his bride. So good. Oh my gosh, I love that tarot. Anyway, I think that's the last deck I have to show. I'm sure I have more that make me laugh, but that's what I pulled out for today. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. I will be back again very, very soon with the next installment of the Journey Through the Forest of Enchantment. I know it's been a bit of a gap since we've had one of those, but that will be up next, I swear. Anyway, I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend so far, and I will see you again very soon.